The aviation industry, often shrouded in an aura of glamour and sophistication, hides a world full of complexities and surprising truths. From the behind-the-scenes operations to the intricate details that ensure your safety and comfort during a flight, there are many aspects of the industry that remain largely unknown to the public. Here are 15 of the most shocking aviation industry secrets that no one talks about. 15. Cockpit door. Security. The introduction of secure cockpit doors marks a pivotal yet often overlooked development in aviation safety. In response to hijackings in the 1970s and the 9/11 attacks, airlines adopted reinforced, bulletproof cockpit doors that lock automatically and can only be opened from within or with a secure code. Despite widespread upgrades, older aircraft, especially those with regional airlines, may lack these features, continuing to pose potential security risks. 14. Airplane. Farts. Have you ever noticed a peculiar smell, reminiscent of rotten eggs, when boarding or during the descent of an airplane? This unpleasant odor is caused by sulfur compounds in aviation fuel. Jet fuel, particularly the type known as Jet A1, contains sulfur, which can produce a smell similar to that of rotten eggs. During certain phases of flight, such as when the engines are idling or when the aircraft is descending, the exhaust gases can be more noticeable, leading to the distinctive odor seeping into the cabin. 13. Airplane cleaning. Though the exterior of planes may look pristine, the interior can be a breeding ground for bacteria and germs. Despite regular cleaning practices, these may not always be as comprehensive as passengers might hope, potentially leaving behind lingering contaminants. The confined space and high traffic make it challenging to maintain an entirely germ-free environment, emphasizing the importance of frequent and meticulous cleaning protocols. 12. Flight attendant training. The role of a flight attendant is often misunderstood, with many assuming their primary function is to serve drinks and snacks. In reality, flight attendants undergo rigorous training for a wide range of emergency situations, including first aid, firefighting, water survival, and self-defense. They handle medical emergencies, such as heart attacks or strokes, and are certified in CPR and AED use. They are also trained to manage hijackings or unruly passengers, ensuring overall safety on board. Despite this crucial role, their extensive training often goes unrecognized. 11. Airplane graveyards. Just like cars, airplanes have a finite lifespan. When they reach the end of their operational life, they are often sent to an airplane graveyard or boneyard. Located in arid regions like the southwestern United States, these vast expanses serve as the final resting place for retired aircraft. At these boneyards, planes are stored, dismantled for parts, or left to deteriorate. Some are preserved for future use, while others are stripped down, with reusable parts sold to airlines or other industries. The sight of abandoned planes highlights the transient nature of aviation technology. 10. Cabin pressure fluctuations. While most passengers are unaware, cabin pressure on an airplane can fluctuate slightly during a flight. These fluctuations result from altitude changes, weather conditions, and the aircraft's design. Modern planes have advanced pressurization systems that maintain a cabin pressure equivalent to 6,000 to 8,000 feet above sea level. Although these systems are effective, minor pressure variations can occur. Sensitive passengers might feel discomfort like a popping sensation in their ears during takeoff and landing. Chewing gum or using special earplugs can help alleviate this discomfort. 9. Pilot fatigue. Despite strict regulations aimed at preventing pilot fatigue, it remains a significant safety concern in the aviation industry. Pilots often work long hours, with irregular schedules that can disrupt their natural sleep patterns. The stress of flying, combined with the responsibility of ensuring the safety of hundreds of passengers, can take a toll on even the most experienced pilots. Research has shown that fatigue can impair a pilot's decision-making abilities, reaction times, and situational awareness, leading to an increased risk of accidents. 8. Aircraft squatters. It may sound cinematic, but people have indeed been found squatting in abandoned airplanes at airports. These squatters often enter through maintenance hatches or cargo holds, setting up makeshift living spaces inside. While rare, this occurrence reveals security gaps, particularly at smaller airports. Squatters are usually discovered during routine maintenance or when planes are readied for sale or scrapping. Their presence poses significant safety risks, as they might tamper with critical systems or create security threats. 7. Airline ghost flights. In aviation, securing landing and takeoff slots at busy airports is vital for airlines. To retain these slots, airlines sometimes operate ghost flights, flights with no passengers, flown solely to preserve slot rights. These flights incur significant costs in fuel and crew, but losing a prime slot could be even more detrimental financially. Ghost flights typically happen during off-peak periods or low-demand times, such as during the early COVID-19 pandemic. Despite attempts to reform regulations to minimize these flights, the intense competition for major airport access keeps the practice ongoing. 6. Airplane earplugs. During takeoff and landing, the rapid pressure changes can cause ear barotrauma, a condition marked by discomfort due to the eustachian tube's difficulty in equalizing pressure between the middle ear and cabin. Passengers often use earplugs or devices like earplanes to help manage this, along with techniques such as yawning, swallowing, or chewing gum. Despite these measures, ear discomfort is still a frequent issue, especially during descent when pressure changes are most intense. 5. The deadhead phenomenon. When flight attendants or pilots are not actively working, they often travel as deadheads, non-working crew members who need to reposition for their next assignment. This practice allows airlines to efficiently move their personnel without incurring the cost of separate transportation. However, deadheading isn't always a luxury. Crew members must travel in uniform and comply with the same regulations as working staff, including maintaining proper rest and readiness for duty. Deadheading can be particularly exhausting if the crew member has just completed a long shift or is traveling across multiple time zones. Despite these challenges, deadheading is crucial for keeping airline operations smooth, ensuring that flights are staffed appropriately, and maintaining punctuality. 4. Hidden cameras. In recent years, there have been reports of airports and airlines using surveillance cameras in sensitive areas like restrooms. This practice has sparked serious privacy concerns among travelers. While the intention behind such measures might be to enhance security, it raises questions about the balance between safety and personal privacy. Many argue that these surveillance practices are an invasion of privacy and could potentially lead to misuse of the footage. Privacy advocates stress the importance of transparent policies and strict regulations to safeguard individual rights while addressing security needs. 3. Airline bankruptcy. The aviation industry is highly susceptible to economic fluctuations, and airline bankruptcies are not uncommon. Such financial instability can have far-reaching effects on passengers, employees, and creditors. Travelers may face disrupted flights and lost reservations, while employees might experience job insecurity and reduced benefits. Creditors often face significant financial losses, further complicating the recovery process. The impact of airline bankruptcies highlights the need for robust contingency planning and financial management within the industry. 2. Overbooking. Airlines often overbook flights to maximize revenue, assuming that some passengers will not show up. However, this practice can result in passengers being involuntarily bumped from their flights. When this happens, compensation is often minimal, and the affected passengers may face significant inconvenience and additional travel disruptions. The issue underscores the tension between airline profitability and customer satisfaction. 1. Hidden fees. Absolutely. Hidden fees are a major aspect of air travel costs that often catch passengers off guard. Beyond the advertised ticket price, airlines frequently add charges for checked bags, seat selection, and priority boarding. These additional fees can substantially increase the overall cost of your trip. It's important to carefully review the breakdown of costs before booking your flight to avoid unexpected expenses. Some airlines even charge for basic amenities, so being aware of all potential fees can help you budget more accurately and make more informed travel decisions. In conclusion, the aviation industry is filled with hidden complexities and surprising facts that most passengers overlook. From stringent cockpit security to the enigmatic world of airplane graveyards. These insights highlight the intricate nature of modern air travel. By understanding these details, passengers can gain a greater appreciation for the technology and people making air travel possible. Like the video? Subscribe for more updates. Thanks.